So, Scream 6. I've just come back from watching the movie. It was a really good movie. Very good follow up to Scream 5. These two movies work really well together. Everything you want to see from a follow up from Scream 5 is in this one. Richie, the killer from Scream 5, is a big focal point here. We'll talk more about that in a minute. We have the four survivors from the previous movie: Sam, Tara, Chad, and Mindy. They call themselves the Core Four. Totally new setting for this one, as everybody knows, in New York City. Was a real big change up from being in Woodsboro. It really did give this movie a whole different feel than the others. A lot of good action in this one. The escape scene where Sam and the others are crossing from building to building on that ladder that Sam's boyfriend had out. That scene is really intense with Ghostface. They're trying to hide from him. He's right on their heels, going from room to room, barricading doors behind them. Definitely some good gore in this movie for fans of that. You got people being stabbed in the eye, in the mouth. Gale Weathers, we definitely have to mention her. Did she survive? I'm going to guess that she did. It didn't say she died outright, so I think she would have survived. It was definitely a close call there at one point, though. It was like, yep, she's definitely dead. And then they come in and say they found a weak pulse, so I would say she's still going. That was a very good sequence, too, with her and Ghostface chasing her around the apartment. She had a gun. She was shooting at him. That was very good. So even though Sam and Tara had gotten out of Woodsboro, they hadn't been able to escape their infamy. Everybody thought Sam was a murderer, where she was just defending herself when she killed Richie, of course. So people still knew who they were. The return of Hayden Panettiere, that was pretty good. She showed the scar of the stabbing that she endured from Charlie Walker back in Scream 4, of course, saying that she died for like 4 minutes and then came back. And there was also another pretty cool connection where it turns out that she knew Sam back from high school. So Kirby and Sam had that link there. But in the end, this one, guys, it was all about family. Family matters. And it all came back to what happened in Scream 5. We had Dermot Mulroney, who was playing Detective Bailey. Well, he ended up being Richie's father. And we had two killers, one male, one female, and that was Richie's brother and sister. So basically you had Richie's dad, his brother, and his sister, all coming back to get revenge for what happened in Scream 5. A ton of throwbacks in this one to the movies gone before, all 5 previous movies actually, when they went into that trophy room, that old movie cinema, which had all the old Scream stuff, all the memorabilia. An interesting start to this movie, actually. You get the first kill, and then the Ghostface takes off his mask. But then that guy gets killed pretty soon after, and it goes back to being a whodunit pretty quick. But it was just kind of funny how they did that right at the start. They've never done that before. But as you go further on, with more movies being released in the franchise, you've got to do little things here and there different that you've never done before to keep it fresh, keep it new. They did that pretty well here. The ending was good. It was a good battle. At one point you had Detective Bailey. He was pointing the finger at Kirby, saying that she was the guilty party. I never bought that, and actually figured that he was probably one of the bad guys, and he did turn out to be. But as I say, there was a good battle at the end there. Sam, she was still having those visions of her dad, Billy Loomis, so she was a bit of a badass. Good fight scenes at the end with Sam and Tara taking on Richie's brother and sister and father, and they had Special Agent Kirby Reed backing them up too. So all in all, it was a really good movie. As I say, went very well hand in hand with the 5th one. No Neve Campbell, but this one didn't necessarily need to have her in here with the story they were telling. They did mention her, saying that she had gone into hiding with her husband and 2 kids, saying that she deserved her happy ending. So she was mentioned. Figured they would work her in some way like that. But as I say, all in all, very good movie, solid movie. A lot of good action in it. Definitely on a par with Scream 5, maybe slightly above. I need to watch it again and compare them and stuff like that, but it was definitely just as good as Scream 5, maybe just a little bit better. But there it goes, guys. What did you think of the movie? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Did you like it? Was it better than Scream 5? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time.